Welcome to DTC MTV Product Review.
Hi DTCers, are you there? Are you in there? Yes, I see you.
With your host,
From the Busby Empire
and magician for hire,
spanning the globe,
DTC's very own,
I've been hopping on water.
Guy Portlock.
Don't smoke, kids. Every moment, light moment. A bit like death and this motorist. Old joke. Get it out there. Get it out there again for the public. How you doing, folks? DTC MTV product review with Porters, an intrepid reporter from the den of filth. Right, I'm rolling my sleeves up here, clearly, because it's time for a bit of building with David Stone's tool. Sounds a bit dodgy. Yeah, a lot of excitement about this. Let's get into it. Shall we? Big fan of David Stone. Love his DVDs, like when he's talking about the one that I forget it was the history of David Stone, or not that, but basically, I love watching his magic. He's so slick, and you know, everything I've seen has always been pretty impressed with. I used his Cell product for a while, you know, the mobile phone thing. That was excellent. Mobile now doesn't quite work with it, but I love that. So very excited to get the tool in my hands. And it's one of those where you look on YouTube and you go, do you know what? That looks good. It looks visual. It looks cool. It looks, you know, slick. Everything about it looks good. But for me, I'm thinking, you know, let's wait and see what it's like when I actually get it in my hands and play with it. And yeah, basically, when I first looked at it, I thought a lot of people are going to love this. Absolutely love it. Because it's very easy to do. It can create some real moments of magic, and you know, and you get everything you need. You know, you provide your own cards, but apart from that, it's all there. The DVD itself is pretty basic in a way. You've got you know, David Stone performing. I wouldn't call it live really. To a couple of people on the bench, but I'm sure they're his mates and stuff. And then the explanations, and that's like boom, boom, boom. You know, there's no sort of glamorizing the whole thing, which is fine. And the routines itself are very strong. Now, I'll go into a bit of the routines. I don't want to waste too much time on that, because to be honest with you, you just YouTube these and you'll see the routines. My main point is talking about the gimmick and what I think of it. I mean, as I said, when I first saw it, I thought, yeah, great, but not for me. I like freedom with my magic, really. And I like to have the cards out here, and I don't like anything on my deck that makes it look a little bit wrong in a way, even though I know most lay people won't notice I do. That sort of thing. And then I thought, hang on a minute, Porters. I thought, this is exactly what it says it is. It's a tool. And we all know from our metalwork and woodwork at school that if you use the right tool for the right job, everything becomes easier. But I actually think that this, when I've spent a little bit long with it, I honestly think that there are so many possibilities with this. And I mean, there are 11 routines on the DVD and a few extra bonus ones. But if you YouTube David Stone's tool, you get a lot more than you bargain for. There's loads of other ideas. I mean, literally, there's lots of ideas there. So you can pick into these. I personally think that, for me, I don't like this whacking it on top. Yeah, fine for certain things and off the cuff things, but I wouldn't like to start doing that too often, because it would just be clear that there was something going on there. I love it, and I think this is strongest when you use it as a sort of byproduct to the whole routine. It's literally, it's hard. It's not even in play. It doesn't become this thing. It's just, it's like when you're doing a top change or something like that. It's literally, it's almost unseen. It's not seen as anything to do with the routine. And there's a really good one where that you get the people to shuffle the deck, and then you just place the box on top or something. You leave it for a bit, and then you know, you go into something else. So using the box almost not as the wand, as it were, but just as moving the box around that you would do if it was on the table or in someone's hand, that sort of thing. I personally think that's when it becomes a really useful tool, as it were. I mean, there's a very good torn and restored, a signed torn and restored thing, but again, you're using the box as a sort of prop, as it were. I like it when you're not using it as a prop, just to clarify that. But yes, I honestly think you can have some great fun with this. I like the idea as well as using it as an off-the-cuff sort of thing, where you know it's like when you're working at a gig, or even where suddenly someone says, "Oh, you got a business card," and suddenly you can produce a business card from nothing. Or there's lovely moments where the credit card turns into money. All those little things, are lovely little kicker endings. And I do believe that if you've got, and I'm talking more as a worker and a hobbyist who's got card skills and everything else, if you're doing your normal stuff and then bring this in at some stage for something, depending on what it is, you can get a lovely sort of, and this is why I think David Stone, whether he uses it or not in his professional repertoire, I'm not sure, but when he walks in the room, people are thinking, and he does his normal card stuff, you believe anything is possible. So then when something like this is introduced, it doesn't even get a second on, it must be a prop, because they've seen so many amazing things anyway. So don't overuse your tool, is what I would say. Use it wisely, use it at the correct time, and you will have a brilliant piece of magic on your hands. That's what I think, really. Take care of your tool. I'm going to give it, for the fact that there are so many different things you can do with this, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. In fact, I'm going to give it 4.6 for the hobbyist, 4.4 to 4.5 for the worker, because I think there might be workers out there that, like myself, don't like to be more au naturel, I guess. Hey, maybe that's just me being boring. All the best. Hey folks, quick update. Those 4.4 to 4.5 and 4. That's out of 5 stars, so that's a strong old mark. Remember, my reviews are out of 5. I have not given 5 stars to anything yet, but maybe when I die, I'll just go through quickly and give a few 5s. So, very good mark. Tool.
Thank you for watching DTC MTV Product Review.